Today we're going to demonstrate the TrueTrack Vision Autopilot in a Cessna 172. Now that we are at a comfortable cruising altitude, let's engage the autopilot by pressing the knob. Let's enter altitude select with a click of the ALT button. We'll select our desired altitude as well as our desired vertical speed, and then we'll enter all that with a click of the knob. Now the autopilot is in track select and altitude select. While we transition to the selected altitude, let's go over some of the features of the Vizion Autopilot system. The Vizion Autopilot has track select, GPS nav, control wheel steering, altitude hold, altitude select, and several other features as well. To disconnect the autopilot, click the control wheel steering button. If equipped with the optional audio alerter, it will sound 3 beeps. Let's go ahead and engage the autopilot again with a click of the knob, and we'll go straight to altitude hold. Now we're in track select and altitude hold. Let's select a new desired track. And so that no one gets bored with this turn, we're going to speed things up here just a little bit. Now once we complete the turn, we'll slow things back down to a normal speed. Okay, we have a flight plan in our handheld GPS. Let's follow it with a click of the mode button. The autopilot will now turn to intercept the course line and follow the flight plan. And to keep it interesting during the turn, let's speed things up. Once we finish this turn and roll out on the course line, we'll follow up the GPS nav with a control wheel steering demonstration. Press and hold the control wheel steering button, and you'll notice the screen of the autopilot shows CWS. Now we can manually fly the aircraft to a new desired track. Once we release the control wheel steering button, the autopilot will synchronize to the current track and current vertical speed. Now let's take a look at the minimum airspeed safety mode. Let's select a vertical speed that is incredibly high for this Cessna 172. Let's select around 2,000 feet per minute. Notice the airspeed indicator on the left-hand side of the panel. It will continue to decrease until the autopilot hits minimum airspeed. Again, you'll hear the audio alerter as well as the screen will show min AS. Okay, with the autopilot disengaged, let's roll the aircraft to an unusual attitude. We'll push the emergency level button and let the autopilot recover. This emergency level mode selects 0 bank and 0 vertical speed. Since we have a panel mount GPS in this aircraft with a flight plan already programmed, let's follow it using GPS steering. While we're in GPSS, let's descend to a selected altitude. Like before, we enter altitude select with a press of the ALT button, then we entered our desired altitude and our desired vertical speed. Up next, let's demo the AEP safety feature. To arm AEP, click the mode button with the autopilot disengaged. Now let's fly the aircraft to a high bank angle, and AEP will help us recover with force into the control system. Thanks for hanging out with us today and learning a little bit more about the Vizion Autopilot. We'll catch you next time.